Hello everybody, here I am back with another CryptoHopper video. I decided to make this new reading of CryptoHopper now in June 2019 because the product had some repagination. The visual interface changed a lot. The settings, the way they are structured also changed a lot. But my main goal with this video is to help newbies to get started, because I have been noticing increase of the number of people looking at me asking for help to get started. And I decided that it's easier for me to make a video with all the instructions so people can follow those instructions to learn CryptoHopper and then build their own settings. Before getting onto the configuration procedure, I want you all to know that this is just an educational video, so it's not financial advice. And all the settings and strategies that I will show during this video are just selections I made for the video, so you can learn and understand how you configure and set your hopper. Okay, this video is not meant to be copied, so you should not use the same strategy I'm using here. Okay, because there is no guarantee that you get any kind of results by following the exact settings. So try to focus on understanding the process so you can set up your hopper the way you want, because you are the only person responsible for your hopper and any results you may get. Okay? Uh, that said, we can get started. So for those that are not aware about this, CryptoHopper is an automatic trading bot for cryptocurrency trading. It's on the market since 2017, so it's already on the market for 2 years, which makes it a very robust and mature product. CryptoHopper has around 50,000 users, which also makes it very strong, because no product can get to 50,000 users if it doesn't work. Okay, but the market itself is very tricky, very volatile, very dynamic. So if you are trading cryptocurrencies, you should also get acquainted about any news, everything that's going on with the market, especially with Bitcoin price, because when you're trading altcoins and Bitcoin is pumping or dumping, most altcoins will fall down, and if you have open positions, they will get negative, they will get red, like you see here in this red number. So it's not CryptoHopper fault that the market operates this way. Okay, so you should have a strategy that covers all your trading aspects, including what to do when the price goes down. Okay, I will talk about your choices here so you can choose the best strategy for you. Now, CryptoHopper has a licensing system with 3 available licenses. So you have the basic subscription that costs $19 and allows you to trade with 15 coins. You have the mid-range subscription, which costs around $50 and allows you to trade with around 50 coins or 35 coins, something like that. And also the major subscription, also named Hero Hopper, that allows you to trade with 75 coins and costs around $100. So you need to choose one subscription. You may have 7 days free trial on the basic subscription, so you can get a taste of the product and get started. During this video, I will create a fully functional hopper. So if you follow these instructions, adjusting to your strategy, of course, you can also get your fully functional hopper in around 1.5 hours, which is the time we are going to waste on this video, okay? I mean, spend on this video, sorry. So let's get started with our hopper. After you are logged into CryptoHopper, you may see something like this, okay? You have a dashboard where you can watch your hopper running. You have your hopper here where we are, where you can see your hoppers. We are seeing here a hopper I created some hours ago for a similar video in Portuguese. And so it's showing some negative result because Bitcoin pumped after I started the hopper, but I will keep it running for a few days so we can see its results as well. So we are going to get started by creating a new hopper. When you create a new hopper, you can either use the new button or the config wizard, okay? When you use the new button, CryptoHopper will create a new hopper for you and then allow you to choose a template. A template is a set of settings ready to run. So you don't need to go through all the settings process. Once you select your template, your hopper is almost ready to run. I want to use this method because I want you to understand everything that's going inside the hopper. But I will show you how this process would happen, okay? So I will click on new here, and CryptoHopper will start the new hopper process. When CryptoHopper gets to this screen, a new hopper has already been created without a template associated with it, okay? Then I can select a template so I can put my hopper to run. It shows this introductory video. You should watch it. It shows something important information about CryptoHopper itself. And now I can choose the template. The template is associated with the exchange and the basic currency I am going to trade with. So for example, here I have one template for Bittrex on base BTC, another one for Binance on base ETH, Ethereum, okay? For Coinbase Pro, KuCoin, Kraken, and all supported exchanges and almost all basic currencies, supported basic currencies, okay? So we are going to create a hopper. Let's choose one exchange for us to create our hopper. I think I will go with Bittrex on base BTC. So if I just select it here, then I go to my final screen to associate my template and create my hopper. Here I should enter my API keys. API keys are keys that you create on your exchange so you can connect CryptoHopper to your exchange and allow it to trade on your behalf, sorry. English is not my first language. I get confused sometimes. Apologize for that. So if you're going to trade with a real exchange, you need to go to your exchange, create a set of API keys, and place them here. The API keys and API secret. Okay, that's it. For this demonstration, I will use another amazing feature of CryptoHopper. It's also a new feature named paper trading. With paper trading enabled, I will use a virtual exchange. So CryptoHopper will connect to a virtual exchange in CryptoHopper network that will mimic Bittrex behavior. So it will act as if you're connecting to Bittrex and trading on Bittrex with Bittrex coins, Bittrex prices, and everything. So you can simulate everything with virtual money. So your money is not risk. You can test your strategy until it's profitable. So then you can start trading for real. You don't need to lose money to test your strategy. This is great. So for now, I will leave my Hopper disabled because I need to make some adjustments, and then I will save. Okay. I am using Firefox, and it always asks if I want to save the password. When I click save, I should always click no, because CryptoHopper uses um, password fields for the API key, so they don't get visible. So Firefox Password Manager thinks that I am changing my password, and I'm not. If you should take care about this, because if you don't pay attention, Firefox and other password manager in other browsers may corrupt your API keys with your credentials, and then your Hopper will stop working because of this. Okay, and it's a little tricky to diagnose. So pay attention to this. Right now I am in the dashboard and I have a Hopper ready to run. But as I said before, I don't want to use the already template because I want to show you everything that's behind a Hopper. So I will go back to our Hopper's screen and I will delete my Bittrex Hopper. Okay, so I just click here and delete, and then I confirm. So I don't have a Bittrex Hopper anymore. Good, my Poloniex Hopper is there. And now I will create my Bittrex Hopper using the configuration wizard. Okay. After I create my Hopper, I can also purchase templates from the marketplace. I will show you guys this in a few minutes. For now, we just use the configuration wizard. We'll do the same using the configuration wizard. I will start the wizard. I apologize if I'm going too fast, but I don't want the video to become too long. You may fall asleep. So let's try to go ahead. The first step in the configuration wizard is to select the exchange. As I said before, we are going with Bittrex on this demonstration. So I choose Bittrex here. I have another chance to enter my API keys. Since I am not going to a real exchange connection, I will enable paper trading and then go next. Now it asks if I want to use a template, subscribe to signals, or configure myself. Subscribe to signals means if I want to subscribe to service providers that can deliver buy signals to my Hopper. So they can choose the best coins to buy based on their analysis. And most of the time, if the market is working fine, it will be okay. I will buy the coin at the right moment and sell them with a profit. Okay. When market is not good, even signals cannot give you good results. It's not signal's fault, it's because of the market works this way. So for this demonstration, I will choose configure myself. And then I will start the configuration by naming my Hopper as Bittrex test. My base currency is Bitcoin. And I can select my coins here. It comes with the 7 coins selected. I will leave that way for now. Later we will choose our coins using one of several methods I will describe. Maximum BTC amount allocated is the maximum BTC I want CryptoHopper to use. Okay. Since I am using paper trading, I can simulate Hopper working with any amount of money. Okay, so as soon as we have an idea on how much funds we have, on our virtual exchange, we will get back here and set the maximum BTC amount allocated, because we don't want CryptoHopper to trade with all our funds. Why not? Because it's safer if you don't trade with all your funds. If trading is risky, if you put all your funds to trade, you are risking all your funds. Okay, simple as that. So you should have your fund management and risk management strategy. Okay, I don't have to tell you what to do with your funds, but what I used to do, and I recommend in general, is that you don't trade with all your funds. Try to use maybe 50%, maybe even less for trading. This way, if you get in trouble, most of your funds are secure. And you also can use part of those funds to help the other ones recover. I will show you how to do that with DCA during this video. Minimum BTC amount per order is an exchange parameter. Here I have to set which is the minimum order size my exchange accepts. Bittrex accepts minimum order size of 0005. But if you try to trade through CryptoHopper with that setting, you will fail. Because through the API, Bittrex requires twice as that. 0.01 BTC is the minimum BTC amount per order. And in general, I don't recommend you to trade with the minimum. Never. Because sometimes your orders can be not totally filled. For example, you may try to buy a given amount of coin, and because of the price you are trying to buy, you only get to buy like 90% of your order. So if you are trading with the minimum amount possible, that 90% is not a valid trade size. So you cannot sell it. Okay, you don't want to go to pass through this situation. Also, if you are trading with the stop loss, let's say you have a 20% stop loss. If you're also trading with the minimum amount, you cannot sell your order through stop loss because it's 20% below the minimum. Do you understand that? That's why I normally recommend you to trade with more than minimum as the minimum. Okay, for example, I will put 0015. That means I have a 50% order size bigger than minimum on the exchange. Good. Percentage by amount, it's a very important parameter. This determines how much percent of your funds CryptoHopper will use per order. With a 2%, if you know that 100% is everything, with 2% I can have 50 orders, 50 open positions. I think it may be too much for you to manage, right? So I will increase this a little bit for around 5%. Let me try. It's a little tricky. Good, 4.73. So this way I can have around 20 positions. 20 positions is a good number to trade, to deal. Now I have to choose the strategy settings. I can choose upward trends, buy the dip, buy stream dips, Bollinger Bands, or custom advanced. Upward trends, it's a strategy that try to buy coins that have their prices going up. Sounds good, right? But you never know how much up is this going. Sometimes you may buy and it stops raising. But it's a good strategy. Buy the dip, you try to buy coins which prices drop it a lot. So you are assuming they will go up from there. Buy stream dips. This strategy try to buy coins whose prices went really down at the bottom. It may generate less trades, but you are buy coins that probably will not go down. Bollinger Bands, it's a very good strategy based on Bollinger Bands theory. Uh, in short, Bollinger Bands theory states that the price remains 90% of the time within the lower and higher bands, which correspond to minus 2 standard deviations up to plus 2 standard deviations of the last 20 price readings. Check Investopedia for more details about Bollinger Bands if you are curious, but it's a good strategy. And custom allows us to create our own strategy. Right? We are going to choose this one, and then later we are going to change this strategy. So now I don't care about these settings. I will just close, and my strategy is set. If I'm going to trade only with signal providers, I can enable signals only. So no technical analysis strategy will be set. And I'll be able to trade only with signals. It's not our case on this video. And here I can put how much percent I want to trade with. I will leave to default 1.3%. Next. Now my hopper is almost ready. It has a summary, and I can save my hopper. I will disable my hopper, and I will disable buying for now. And I'll save my hopper. So my hopper will not buy and will not work until I change those settings. But my hopper has been created, and now I am in my dashboard. Okay. The dashboard is the main part of CryptoHopper, is where you are going to spend most of your time. Here you can see your open orders, which are orders that have been placed, but they are not completed yet. Like you are trying to buy a coin, but the exchange didn't confirm your buying. Or you're trying to sell a coin and your exchange didn't confirm your selling. Also, we are going to see trailing buys. They will also appear here. I will talk about this a little further in a few minutes. Here I can see my open positions. A position is when you already bought a coin, but you didn't sell it. So you are positioned on that coin. Okay, you have bought the coin, you have your stop loss or DCA strategy, you have your selling strategy, either by take profit or trailing stop loss. Anyway, you have everything that is required for CryptoHopper to trade that coin. So you are positioned about that coin. That's why it's called a position. Here I can see my last 5 sales, and also I can click here to see all my trade history. There's also a link here for all my trade history, so I can see buys and sells and all my history. CryptoHopper output is like a log for CryptoHopper actions. I will enable the live feed here, so I can see this action in real time as they happen. You will see that's very important for you to diagnose how your CryptoHopper is going. Okay, this on the right side here, I have my results panel where you can see how your results is going in summary. I have my paper trading box where I can deposit and withdraw coins from my paper trading account. Here I have my control buttons. I can enable or disable my hopper, enable or disable buying, enable or disable selling. I can have my panic button if I want to sell everything and stop the hopper. That's the button to use. I have my manual buy order. If I want to place any manual order, that's the place to go. I have my target. Target are the coins that your technical analysis strategy found good to buy. So basically, when CryptoHopper analyze your coins and decide that the coin is good to buy, to show it here and place the orders to buy. Here I have my current assets, so I don't have any asset, so I don't have any funds on the exchange, so I cannot trade, right? The same thing happens when you create an account on Bittrex or Binance. You need to deposit there so you can start trading. So we are going to do this now. I will deposit half Bitcoin for us to trade with. Okay, 0.5 Bitcoin. I depositing it now. Good. So now I have deposited my Bitcoin. It should show up here, my new funds, and also they will show up here, but only when I start my Hopper. Okay. So I can do this now. Let's start my Hopper without enable buying. I'm just starting my Hopper because I didn't choose my coins yet. Since I didn't choose my coins yet, I don't want it to start buying. I have my confirmation that my Hopper has successfully started. Good. And if I check it out, my asset here, I can see that I also have some Ethereum and USDT there. Great. That's because I already made a test on Bittrex before, and I had some Ethereum and USDT there. But I will fix that right now, so I will withdraw my Ethereum, even though it's a very small amount. Here we can see that CryptoHopper already thinks that he should buy ZEC, right? ZEC. It's analyzing my coins and it gets to that conclusion. Good, right? So if I didn't stop it here, it would have placed an order for ZEC right now. Simple as that. Let's withdraw our USDT. Let me copy this number here because it's a little big for me to type. Let's withdraw our USDT. Now it looks like I cannot withdraw USDT. Yeah, it looks like I cannot withdraw USDT. So it will be there. No problem. I don't think it will harm our plans. But it's showing here like we have a bigger balance that we should. But it's not a big deal. I can just edit our start balance and put the same number there. So now CryptoHopper understands that we have 0% profit. Okay, so we are good to start. Let's talk a little bit about coins, shall we? Coin selection is a major part of your trading strategy. In most cases, selecting the right coins is the difference between success or failure of your trading operation. So you should pay good attention to this topic, right? CryptoHopper will allow you to choose a specific number of coins depending on the subscription you have. By the way, before talking about coins, let's just talk a little bit about subscriptions. It's a major important topic. I see lots of people getting in trouble because of this. When you purchase a subscription or you renew a subscription or you cancel a subscription, you will see that your subscription status is reflected here on the subscription page on your menu, right? So you can see here that I have three active subscriptions for Explorer Hopper, Hero Hopper, and Hero Hopper. Okay, I have the renew button that allows me to renew my subscription, but they are all going to expire a little in the future, so I don't have to worry about this. Good. But each Hopper requires a subscription. So now I have my Poloniex Hopper using a Hero Hopper subscription and my Bittrex Hopper using an Explorer Hopper subscription. If you ever need to change this, for example, let's suppose you are on trial and then you purchase a new subscription and you see that your Hopper is still using your trial subscription because you didn't told it that its subscription changed. You do this on this page, in your Hopper's page, on the subscription button, not on the subscription page. You just come here, you see that you have your licenses on the left and your Hoppers on the right. So it's just an assignment, okay? Explorer Hopper is assigned to Bittrex test, Hero Hopper to Poloniex. Okay? So you know we can use only 15 coins in this test. Let's get back to our Bittrex Hopper and to its configuration. In the base configuration, I have a page coins and amounts. We saw this before during the wizard, and we set our percentage by amount around 5%. Here I can make it precisely 5%. The wizard doesn't allow that, but I can fix it here. We set our minimum BTC amount per order at 0.015. And here I can set my maximum BTC amount allocated. Do you remember that I have half BTC on my funds, 0.5, right? But I don't want to trade with all my funds. Let's suppose I want to trade with 40% of my funds only. So I will use 0.2 BTC only for trading. So by placing this number here, I'm telling to CryptoHopper that I only want it to trade using these funds, not all funds I have on the exchange. That this way you limit CryptoHopper usage of your funds. Let's talk about coins then. As I said, I have 7 coins here. Zeke is probably good to buy now. My strategy was telling that. But maybe these are not the best coins for me because they are selected by CryptoHopper, not for me. Maybe I don't trust Ripple. I don't like Zeke. I don't know. I don't like Dash. Right? So the most common strategy related to coins is you to use the coins that you like, the coins that you trust, the coins that you believe have a future. They are going to bring real value, aggregated value to the society. They are going to deliver their projects. That's a very important thing in crypto. Unfortunately, we saw some coins in the past that were nothing but scams. They did the ICO to get money and buy Lamborghinis. They didn't deliver any value to the society. Sooner or later, people discovered that, and the coin was dumped on the market, going to price near zero. So you don't like to use a coin like that, right? So if you can, do your own research. Know your coins. Understand the coins you have, and understand the coins you are going to buy or you are going to trade. It's the best for you. But unfortunately, most of the traders don't have the time and don't have the disposition to do that. I respect that. So you may choose other ways to select your coins. For example, one normal way to do that is by going to your exchange page. In our case, we are using Bittrex. right? If you go to your exchange page and go to the markets page, it's where they show the available markets, prices, and stuff. Here, for example, I'm seeing USD markets. If I scroll the page down, I see Bitcoin markets. Since we are going to trade with Bitcoin, this is the ones that are important to us. If I click on the labels, on the titles for those columns, I can sort them. So for example, if I click on percent change, I can see the biggest loser and also the biggest gainers. So Lambda is the gainer of the day on Bittrex with 27% up, almost 28% up. Python 25, STPT 24, and LC2 18, and so on. And also I can order by volume, descending or ascending. If I order by volume descending, I can see which are the coins with most volume on my exchange. Coins with most volume are less susceptible to pumps and dumps, are less susceptible to price manipulation. They have a more organic price movement, so they are less risky. So that's one way you can use to select your coins. You can just get the 50 with more volume and place them to trade. In this case, I would have probably 4 coins going up and all others going down, but at least I would be trading safely, right? And sooner or later, they will be going up as well. Other way you can do, and I will show you now, is by using a free browser complement, named CryptoHopper Companion. CryptoHopper Companion is a browser added on that you can use to select your coins for you. As soon as you are on the right page, you have cleared up your selection list. You just set your settings here, and it will select the coins for you. I said I'm on Bittrex, base BTC, limit 15 coins. I can whitelist some coins, blacklist some coins that I don't want to use. I can set a minimum volatility and maximum percent of change. And the rating filter. I always use oscillators rating. The results are best, but you are free to use the other one if you want. Click select coins. It will process. It will connect to Bittrex, get prices and information from volume, etc. And it will select the coins for you. In theory, using this tool, you are going to get the best selection of coins to trade right now, because it's based on current market condition. It selected 15 coins, so it was able to fill my needs. What I'm trying to say is that you should from time to time come back here and select your coins again, because today, right now, these ones are the best ones to trade, right? Tomorrow, they may not be the best one yet, okay? So how often you can use this tool? As much as you want. I suggest you to do it at least once per week. The ideal would be once per day, maybe more than once per day. But the truth is that it does a very nice selection. And now that I have saved my configuration after choosing my coins, I can come back to my dashboard and enable buying. So let's allow our hopper to work. Okay, I have enabled buying. Let's take a look here at our CryptoHopper output. So my hopper was enabled. A new target for Zeke, new target for Zeke. So after 2 runs of my strategy, the Zeke was good to buy. So maybe Zeke is really good today, right? Let's check it out here on the results for Bittrex. Where is Zeke? Let's find Zeke. Actually, Zeke is 4.1% down, but our strategy is recommending Zeke. Oh, I forgot one thing very, very, very important. Sorry about that, guys. Let's stop buying again before we have some issues. I forgot about our strategy, right? We set a default strategy that does nothing. Actually, it does something, but it doesn't work the way we want. On the strategy here, we are using a default strategy, 30 minutes candles, all indicators enabled with defaults. Nothing is mandatory for buying. So it's not a good strategy, but it works. If you live this way, you have some buys, maybe not so good ones. Okay. I won't spend time teaching you how to fill this strategy because it's a little complex. It takes a lot of time, but I will show you that you can get ready to run strategy from the marketplace. So if you go to the marketplace here, you see that you can buy templates, strategy, and signals. Some of them for free. So I'm saying buying, but sometimes the price is zero. Okay. The same way you can use ready-to-run templates from CryptoHopper, you can find ready-to-run templates from other users as well for all exchanges and basic currencies, as you can see here. The same for strategies, the same for signals. So if you look at the strategies, you can see there are several strategies here. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. So if I'm looking for a free strategy, I can filter here. So it will show me only the free strategies rated by best rated, right? So which is best rated? The ones that users are rating best. So as you can see here, you have counterattack, CryptoHopper video strategy, CQS basic scalper, which was made by me, by the way. Yamauba, bottom detector, Kraken Rabbit, Market Prowess, and Celestial Rabbit. Anyway, you have several strategies to choose from. We can go with the CQS basic scalper, which is a strategy I've created based on Bollinger Bands and RSI. It's very simple. It's very effective. So since I am the maker of this strategy, I don't have the download button here, but if you access this screen, you would have the download button here. After downloading the strategy will appear in your strategies menu here, right? The same way it appears for me, except that I can edit the strategy. And also you can select the strategy in your configuration, which is more important, and I'm going to do right now. So I come here to my strategy settings and I click here to choose CQS basic scalper. Here I can choose the number of targets to buy. As you see before, Zeke was selected as our target, but CryptoHopper can sometimes find more than one target to buy at the same time, more than one coin that is recommended to buy based on your strategy. So I will place a number 4 here. That means that up to 4 coins will be bought at each strategy run, and then I will save it. As you can see, I have a signals only here. If you enable signals only, your strategy will be ignored. Only signals will generate buys. Now I can go back to my dashboard and enable buys again, right? Before enable buying, okay, no news for now. Let's just enable buying. And now my hopper is fully functional. I have half BTC to trade, but only 0.2 will be used by CryptoHopper. My current target is still ZEC, which is from my previous coin selection. That means that there was no strategy run since that. In the Adventure Hopper, no, the Explorer Hopper, I am on Explorer Hopper. On the Explorer Hopper, the time difference between Hopper runs should be around 10 minutes, but sometimes it gets to 20 minutes, even more. This is a mystery. CryptoHopper didn't provide the proper response yet for that. In my understanding, the difference is not between the start of each run, but between the end of one run and the start of another. But even this way, sometimes it takes much more than 10 minutes, which is not good because the marketing material for CryptoHopper states that it should run at every 10 minutes. So let's hope that they can fix this in the future so we can have a better performer Hopper. But anyway, when the next Hopper run happens, at any time starting now, because it's already 18:49 here. So it's just completed 10 minutes after the last run. So at any time now, we should start another one. And in the next run, my new coin selection will be analyzed to identify if any of them is good to buy at this moment. If it's good to buy, then CryptoHopper will place an order, buy the coin, and make open our first position. While we wait for the next Hopper run, I will enable two additional features that are very nice, very good to use, and that you will certainly love. So let's go to our configuration and talk first about trailing buy and then about trailing stop loss. Trailing buy or trailing stop buy, I don't think the stop should be on this name, but the idea of trading buy is very simple. When you buy a coin, it's possible that its price is going down. Okay? Even with the best strategy, sometimes it happens. You place an order and then the price goes down, 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 down before going up. So you have that feeling that if you have waited a little longer to buy, you would buy cheaper and get more profit, right? So why not delay your buy until the price is going down? That's why trailing stop buy stands for. So after enable trailing stop buy, you set a percentage. I will put 0.1%, right? It's a very small percentage, but if you put a very large percentage, you won't like it because it will only post an order to the exchange after the coin is raising by that amount. So if, for example, put 2% there, it will only buy after it raises 2%. That means you lost all those 2% profit that you might have got for yourself, right? So you should try to get a percentage that is good for you. I'm putting 0.1 just as an example. it will probably work well, but it's not exact science, right? So the idea is, if the price is going down, you don't buy. If it's going up, as long as it's going up for 0.1% without falling, then CryptoHopper will buy for you. It's an amazing feature, and it doesn't work with signals. Shame on you, CryptoHopper should work with signals. I cannot see why not. But it's a good feature. And let's talk about trailing stop loss. Sometimes the reverse happens. Price is going up, it's going up, it's going up, then it's go down a little bit, then go up a little more. And every trader wants to get the most profit from his trades, right? Or her trades. So how to do that? Trailing stop loss comes to your rescue. By enable trailing stop loss, you set an arm trailing percentage here and a drop percentage here. The idea is, as soon as the price reach your arm trailing percentage, the price starts to be trailed or monitored. So if the price drops by the percentage in the other field, your position is closed and you sell on profit. Okay, so it's like a stop loss on profit. So you should be very wise to set both percentages, because if you don't do that very well, you will end up closing with very small profit your trades. And I'm sure you don't want that, right? So I will put here the same 1.3% we put on the take profit on the wizard, but I will put here a drop of 0.5, half percent, right? So as soon as the price hits 1.3% profit, it will start to trail. And if it drops 0.5, my position will be closed. So let's suppose worst case scenario, price got to 1.3, then starts to drop. My trailing stop is armed, price will drop until 0.8 and it will be closed on profit. 0.8 is good profit. But if the price didn't start to drop at 1.3 and then it raised it to 2.5, then it starts to drop. As soon as it dropped to 2.0, my position is sold with 2%. Can you see the advantage of using trailing stop? In a bull market, you probably will enable at 5 with the drop at 2. And you will probably close positions with 15 to 20% with these settings. I'm not kidding. I did that before. But since we are on bear market yet, a more conservative setting like this will probably get you better results. By enabling this setting here, use trailing stop loss only, CryptoHopper will ignore your percentage profit. It will only close positions with trailing stop. And also, you should enable these two settings here. The first one makes it reset your trailing stop if your sell order by trailing stop fails. So it will restart trailing from start. It's better than try to sell again and sell with smaller profit or even at loss. And the last setting, only sell with profit, is mandatory. So if CryptoHopper detects that it will end up selling your positions with loss, it doesn't sell. Okay? Now that we have enabled both trailing buy and trailing stop loss, let's go to the dashboard and see if anything happened there. Look, we have an open position. We have open position for BTB. It's down 7%, it's not good. And let's see our log here to see what happened while we're configuring our tradings, right? New target found, BTB, calculated by amount, successfully placed by order, placing live by order, hope completed. It didn't use in trailing buy because we didn't have enable trading buy before, right? So it was a directly order. So here maybe with trailing we would have avoided this negative on our order, right? But it's not a bad thing because I can show you how DCA works based on this negative position. Anyway, something that you should be advised is that it's perfectly normal that when you open a position, the result is negative. Okay? Why? Simple. Every coin has a buy price and a sell price, right? Even when you are going to your bank to buy coins to travel, for example, you are buying euros, you are from the United States, you are buying euros that you need on Europe. You have a buy price and a sell price, and the buy price is always bigger, always higher, right? The same happens with cryptocurrencies. And in some exchanges like Bittrex or Poloniex, you may notice that the difference between the buy price and sell price sometimes is bigger than on Binance, for example. This difference, which is called the spread, may show a very meaningful difference. And you see that on CryptoHopper after buying, because CryptoHopper calculates your result based on your sell price, but it buys based on buy price, right? So you shouldn't get too much worried because this negativity on the position after you have opened it. Trailing buy will reduce this effect, but will not remove it completely. But you should know that you will be able to get over this difference and close your positions on profit. Okay. Let's talk about a little bit about DCA now. DCA, or dollar cost averaging, is a technique that you can use to handle your negative positions. DCA consists on buying more coins when the price goes down. Simple as that. It may sound weird. Why would you buy more if the price is going down, right? First, if you buy at first place, it's because the coin is good to buy, right? Your strategy told you so. Told you that this coin is going to raise. So that's why you bought it. If the price went down, is this a bad thing because your position is in red? Or is it a good thing because the price is even better for buying now, right? The price went down. It's better to buy more. It's like a sale on your supermarket, right? The prices went down. You go there and buy. The same thing you do with DCA. So with DCA, you put an additional order, probably buying more coins than you bought at the same time, or at least the same amount, to make your average price go down. If your average buy price go down, your loss go down as well, right? So let's suppose, for example, you bought um, 10 units of a coin at 100 satoshis each one. So you spend 1,000 satoshis in your 10 units, right? However, the price dropped to 90 satoshis. You go there and buy 10 more, right? You buy 10 more coins. by 90 satoshis. So you will spend another 900 satoshis for your new 10 points. But if you look at your two buys as one position, then you have now 20 coins that cost you 1,900 satoshis. If you calculate your, if you calculate 1,900 divided by 20 coins, now your buying price is 95, right? So in theory, your loss that was 10% is now 5%. So you split your loss in half by buying more. If you have bought even more, your loss will be more reduced. You have less loss than before. That's the principle of DCA, right? Another good thing about DCA is that by reducing your loss while increasing your position, you make your buy price closer to profit range. So you increase the chances of closing your position in profit. And also, you are increasing the size of your position. So when you close your position in profit, you are actually getting more profit because you are selling more coins than you planned at first. So DCA is amazing, but it requires you to have funds to make the DCA operations. That's why we don't trade with all our funds, remember? So let's set up DCA for CryptoHopper. Let's go to our basic config here and go to dollar cost averaging here. We will enable DCA. We'll set our time, how much time it will apply DCA, how much DCA levels I'm going to use. I will use 5 DCA levels. Oh, maybe too much, 3 DCA levels. That means it will apply DCA up to 3 times at each positions. After that, it won't apply more automatically. DCI set percentage trigger. I can set how much percent loss I want DCA to apply by order. I will put at 5%. This setting here, DCA by immediately, I will enable it now. You should not, probably. If you enable it, as soon as the time have passed, if the price is below your loss, it will buy a DCA order. If you don't enable it, it will only buy if your strategy is recommended buy for that coin, which makes sense because it's more reasonable you to DCA a coin when it's really going up. So you make it go up faster, okay? But only for demonstration purposes, I will enable DCA by immediately, and I will set my DCA order sizes at double down. So I want to double my position at each DCA, not triple. But if you have funds, you can triple. The results are even better. Using more funds, of course. So now I have my Hopper with DCA, right? I can go back to my dashboard. I can see that my result is still negative. If I wait 5 minutes here, I will see it applying automatic DCA. But the fact is that I don't need to wait because I can do DCA manually on CryptoHopper as well. So if I just select my position here and go to this book action menus, I have this option, create DCA order. And by creating DCA order and confirming, I have the same effect as CryptoHopper doing an automatic DCA, right? Here it's using trailing buy. Now it's using buy, which is good, meaning that the price is probably going up. And then it applies the DCA to my position. Let me see if I have everything good here. Here I have my trailing buy, successful placing order, trailing stop buy trigger, hope completed. So my position increased, but my result is still the same. Something is not good. Let me see. Maybe the price is going down. Look, the trigger for this position is manual DCA, which confirms that the DCA was applied. I can see. The problem is very simple. This coin, BTB, has a very small price, right? Only 14 Satoshis. The buy price is 14, the sell price is 13. So I need more volume to make a change because it's almost 10% one Satoshis, a variation for one Satoshis on this price. So if I can just wait for the automatic DCA, or I can do it again. Let me do it again. Probably we will have some effect on the price because it's really too cheap. It's one of the coins we call a low Satoshi coin. They are very tricky to trade. I can see that the position size was increased, but the result is still the same because of the low Satoshi thing. And maybe, let me see. If I have one Satoshi, it's equals 7.69%. So another DCA should do the trick. Come on. Here, the position size, the cost is 0.04. It's placing another order for the same size. And the loss is still the same. I see. The problem here is that the difference is only the difference between the buy price and the sell price. Doesn't matter how much DCA I do here, it won't make any result. So this position is not negative. This percentage here is just the spread. So let's just focus on the strategy here. For now, we have only one buy. It's showing a negative result because of the spread. And we have to wait for the next run. And it should take a few minutes. So I don't think it's worth waiting. I will finish the video. It's already with 1 hour and 9 minutes. It's a real-time video. There is no editing. I will post the video today on YouTube and will share on the proper channels. And in a few days, I will leave this hopper running, of course. In a few days, I will post the results for this installation. Doesn't matter if it was successful or not, just for you to have an idea what might have happened if you follow the exact same settings, okay? Uh, so to finish, I would just remind you that this is just an educational video. It's not financial advice. You should do your own research, select your own coins, trade with your own strategy, because you are responsible for your trading operation. Okay, don't try to blame anything, anybody, because by something that is your responsibility. So try to understand the market, the hopper, before trading with real money. Paper trading is your friend. You can do trade with paper trading for how long you want until you feel confident to trade with your funds. And I hope you get successful in trading. Thanks for watching. Leave comments on the video if you want. Um, if you want faster responses, because I don't look at YouTube comments all the time, you can contact me on Telegram at Mr. Nauta. Okay? At Mr. Nauta. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.